double tip where Kanai gets a tip, Kobe gets a tip before you were able to come down with the interception. Just what was your perspective on that play?
Yeah, I was a man, and my man blocked. So as soon as the ball was thrown, I turned around, and that interception is mine just as much as it is Kanai Walker. Kanai has been a guy who has been committed to doing the right thing every day, and it's showing. Throughout these 3 games, he's been complete lockdown.
What to say about this defense? Second game in a row, fourth quarter when it matters most. That's when you're getting takeaways.
Yeah, we've been doing a pretty good job all year. Playing solid defense and forcing turnovers. But I feel like personally and collectively, we all know we have room to improve and get better. There were a couple of times they had a long drive. I think 2 12-play drives. We just got to find a way to get off the field. I don't think they should have put up that many points.
What about R. Mason's plays late? Just how effective and impactful those were, considering how late in the game it was.
Yeah, it's a guy who is now reaping what he has been sowing. It's a guy who works every single day. He's had some injuries. That I'm pretty sure had his head down, but he's found a way to pick his head back up and continue to work. And I'm proud of him. And it showed tonight of how good of a player he is.
Since Coach Mills has been here, he's kind of preached that doesn't matter what happens, defense has to go out there and get stops. What's been different through these first 2-3 weeks where you guys are clearly able to withstand that regardless of what's happening on the other side?
Yeah, it comes from our preparation. Our coaches do an excellent job at preparing us. And then it comes to being in this system for 3 years now. It's supposed to be like this. It's supposed to be improvement each year in each game. So I feel like we've done a pretty good job of sticking true to who we want to be on defense, and we need to continue to improve.
Talking about improvement, how are you feeling about going into the SEC against Tennessee next year?
Yeah, it's going to be super fun. Starting conference play in the new conference, it's going to be one of my dreams. I'm sure it's a lot of our dreams on players on the team, but Tennessee's a good team, and we're gonna have a good matchup on our hands, and we'll get started on them tomorrow.
What do you think the defense can improve on going into next week?
We just got to get off the field. We got to start suffocating people. We know we have good defense. We know what we're capable of. We just can't give people stuff. I feel like we gift wrap people. Big plays, touchdowns, things like that. We just got to eliminate those, and we'll be smooth.
Along those lines, Tulane was able to score into the second quarter, start the third quarter, but then you guys were able to get some stops. What changed maybe after they went on those couple of drives where you guys were able to kind of lock down?
Yeah, nothing changed really. We just continue to stick true to our process and having disciplined eyes, being fundamental in our techniques and things like that. But nothing changed really. Just going out there and doing what we need to do.
Veteran guy on this team. Did you say anything to Jackson after the pick, or are you guys just back out there rolling through it?
You said that again?
That pick 6. Did you say anything to Jackson, just anything like that, or you guys just rolled?
No. We got off the field as a defense. And I go there to the offense and let them know. Let's go punch the ball, and we need points off turnovers, and that's important. So I think we got a field goal right there or something. So that's good. Points off turnovers. So that's what we needed.
What do you want to take out of this game heading into next week?
We need to take out, the things that we need to improve on, having more disciplined eyes. All the big plays that we get beat on, we know that it's a copycat league and other teams are going to try and use those against us. So we need to hone in on the things that, cost us tonight, and as well as Houston and Temple and even last year. So we need to hone in on those things and be prepared.
When you watch Mr. Thomas at the end of the game get sack after sack after sack, what was going through your mind when you saw him back there?
Just happy for the guy, when my teammates go out there and, we're really the only ones on the team who know what people go through every day. I was just telling them, R. Mason, he's been through injuries, has had his head down at times, but is a guy who just won't stop, won't give up. So I'm really proud of him and the player he's becoming.
What kind of balance does that give your defense? You've had a lot of interior pressure the first couple of weeks, and obviously more Mason off the edge.
Yes, our D-line has been playing phenomenal. So everything that happens in the back end is because of them guys up front. Grayson Halton, from Don Williams to Jaden Jackson, DeJohn Terry, Stone, all them guys. It's just them being able to put pressure on the quarterback makes it a lot easier on us, and I appreciate them.
How do you make all these big plays? I mean, the defense needed something. This goes back to last year, coming up these big interceptions when they needed most.
Yeah, I personally don't make the big plays. I feel like it's a collective effort. Like I was saying, that interception, it's mine just as much as it is Kanai Walker's. He's the one who played great man technique, batted the ball up in the air, and I was just, running to the ball, and good things happen when you run to the ball.
How much were you looking for the end zone?
I was looking for it a lot, you know. I turned field and I was like, whoa, it's open over there. Let me go over there. And then all of a sudden it just, closed up on me, so I just stepped out.
Did that feel like a big momentum changer? Because you had the pick six, and then you guys really just kind of stepped up and shut the door on them.
Yeah, it did feel like a momentum change. We're always looking for that first turnover on defense. We need to go get a takeaway. I feel like tonight we had a lot of opportunities to get that first takeaway earlier in the game, and we didn't. But anytime you get a turnover, it shifts momentum.
Billy, this defense seems to have a swagger about it. What's the confidence level with your group right now?
It's huge. It's out the roof, and it's because of our preparation, our coaches allowing us to play free and getting us ready and prepared for the game. But ultimately, it's just how tight we are as a defense. Being in the system for another 3 years, bringing in good young players, freshmen, transfers, everything. Having people with experience on the defense, we have everything we need. So we just need to continue to get better.